In the vast ocean of fast-paced global information, a visual phenomenon beyond explanation began to captivate the world. It wasn't merely about facial resemblance, but rather the presence of an aura so distinct that Taehyung's visage seemed to transcend the boundaries of fandom and time, appearing in the most unexpected places. It started with a snippet of a fan edit on TikTok that was supposed to highlight a funny moment involving a member of another K-pop group. Yet, amidst the rapid frames flashing by, the gaze unique to Taehyung with his monolid eyes and deep stare was clearly captured, causing viewers to do an instant double take. International fans began to speculate. Was this simply pareidolia, the human tendency to find familiar patterns in foreign places? Or had Taehyung's face become such a universal standard of beauty that it was permanently etched into the collective subconscious, making him seem omnipresent? In a video of a rival group performing an epic set on a massive stage, as the spotlight spun chaotically to create dramatic lens flares, a faint shadow within the light formed a silhouette that couldn't be denied. Taehyung's boxy smile was there for a fleeting moment, dancing among the dust particles of the concert. A fan cam of an idol playing a prank backstage went viral, not because of the mischief, but due to the reflection in a fellow member's glasses. There, amidst the glare of the lens, Taehyung's face smiled serenely, as if he were watching from a parallel dimension. Platform X was flooded with threads titled the Taehyung Effect, where users from various countries from Brazil to Japan uploaded proof of his sightings. From patterns on soccer jerseys to the shape of clouds in the London sky at dusk, everything pointed to the same familiar face. A music video editor for an indie band in Canada admitted to being shocked during the rendering process. In one scene depicting a bustling crowd, the face of a man in the background who wasn't even part of the crew looked exactly like Taehyung, sporting the same brown hair and elegant posture. The phenomenon transcended mere physical appearances. It became part of internet lore. Discussions on Reddit delved into fun conspiracy theories, suggesting that Taehyung is a time traveler who was accidentally caught on camera at various historical events and in pop culture videos around the world. Amidst global trending topics, a video emerged from a fan of a senior American boy band. When the camera panned across the hysterical audience, a man in a white suit stood calmly amidst the chaos, and although visible for only 0.3 seconds, millions recognized him as V. This visual miracle continued into the world of animation and fan art across different fandoms. An artist drew their favorite anime character, yet unconsciously bestowed eyes that were distinctly Taehyung-esque, prompting the community to comment that Taehyung is in the DNA of every charismatic character. Even in a makeup tutorial video by a dark-skinned beauty vlogger from Nigeria, as she demonstrated nose contouring, the final result surprisingly formed a facial structure strikingly similar to the K-pop idol, proving that his features are the gold standard in global aesthetics. A compilation video of slapstick scenes from an old Korean sitcom went viral because of an editing error where Taehyung's face appeared as an Easter egg on a wall poster that was supposed to be advertising a 90-second soda, as if he were part of that nostalgia himself. In the world of advertising, a smartphone commercial from Europe featured a handsome actor, but netizens focused instead on a background actor who appeared only briefly with his back to the camera. That posture and neckline are 100% Taehyung, wrote a user with thousands of likes. The face everywhere phenomenon created an invisible bridge between fandoms. Fans of other groups, initially skeptical, began playing along with the theory, deliberately looking for Taehyung's face in videos of their own biases, creating a wave of solidarity and humor that united the global K-pop community. During a live stream of a gameplay session by a pro gamer, a graphical glitch on the fighting character momentarily formed a distorted yet recognizable face of Taehyung, triggering an explosion of V emojis in the chat room within seconds. Not just on screens, the phenomenon bled into physical merchandise. A fan bought a replica lightstick from another group online, and upon receiving it, discovered that the design of the internal reflector inadvertently formed the letter V and the silhouette of the idol's face. A time-lapse video of a sunset in Bali, Indonesia, recorded by a tourist, became a sensation because as the clouds moved into a specific formation, the sunlight piercing through the gaps highlighted a point in the sky resembling the silhouette of Taehyung gazing down at the earth. Visual analysis by digital art experts revealed that Taehyung's face possesses a symmetry and proportion that often recurs in computer imaging algorithms. This sparked theories that the reason he appears in so many video edits is that both the human brain and AI are captivated by his facial structure. A music video from an American metalcore band, full of dark visuals and fire, surprisingly contained a frame where the rising smoke formed the profile of Taehyung's peaceful face, an extreme yet captivating contrast that was screenshotted by thousands of fans. Amidst the hustle and bustle of the Glastonbury Music Festival, a documenter filmed a crowd of people dancing. In the middle of the sweaty, messy ocean of humanity, a man in a bucket hat stood with such elegance that even though his face was covered, the aura around him screamed that it was Taehyung. The phenomenon taught the world about the concept of the universal face. Taehyung has become a sort of visual avatar that transcends BTS, where his features are associated with everything beautiful, artistic, and enchanting, leading people to see him in everything. Even in a promotional video for a popular Chinese drama, a scene where a ceramic plate shattered into pieces on the floor, if scrutinized closely, the dusty shards under the studio lights formed an arrangement resembling Tae's sparkling eyes. The ARMY community and fans of other groups joined forces to create the Global Taehyung Sightings Project, an interactive world map marking every location where his face was seen, whether in videos, inanimate objects, or natural phenomena, creating a colossal digital art piece. In a fictional interview generated by AI, a digital persona of Taehyung was asked about this occurrence. With his characteristic baritone voice, the AI replied, "Perhaps because beauty has no bounds, and I am happy to visit you all through light and shadow." The most epic sighting occurred during the SpaceX rocket launch live stream. As the rocket pierced the cloud layer and white smoke filled the screen, a few seconds later, a giant cloud formed that looked remarkably like Taehyung's smiling face, watched live by millions of pairs of eyes. Ultimately, this phenomenon is not about magic or technology, but about Taehyung's profound global influence. His face has become part of modern humanity's visual vocabulary, a reminder that someone's presence can be so powerful that they are seen everywhere, even in places where they shouldn't be, merging with a world that keeps on turning.